Alright, here's a little bit of a sneak peek at my Mini-Drak Nacelle setup. So this is right now just printed in PLA. I think the Nacelle part's perfectly fine to print in PLA. The motor mount you're going to want to print in PETG or something higher temp, ABS or whatever. And the cover's perfectly fine to fit in PLA as print in PLA as well. So anyway, this is all designed around the APD 80 amp ESC, which is probably overkill for what I'm going to do, but I have two of them, so I'm going to use them. And the ESC is a nice snug fit right inside there. You just kind of press it in. It ain't coming out. It'll stay in there. And when everything's all rigged up and the lid's on anyway, it ain't going to go anywhere. So anyway, there's that. I designed the scoop with enough room to run the cap, a capacitor inside underneath the scoop. And the scoop is designed with a little rib in here on both sides, and a nut and a little pocket, and then there's a groove on the nacelle and a dimple on the nacelle as well. So these guys just kind of line up the curve, snaps into place, and that dimple keeps it from moving around. And it's not coming off of there. It's not going to fly off of there. It snaps into place and stays pretty darn good. You can hear it snap. So you can put a little dab of glue on there if you want, but I don't think I need to. And just to show you that the ESC fits under there as well, you can kind of snap everything in place, and the capacitor will fit in there just like it's supposed to. Alright, plenty of exit air coming out. And then the motor mount is designed to use these little nut inserts, brass nut inserts. You just kind of stick the tip of your soldering iron in there on low and push it into the hole. It'll melt the plastic and embed itself and kind of grip on those little grooves. Pretty neat stuff. Works really well. I've been running these on my my Mini-Drak setup for dozens and dozens of flights now, but that just slides right in there. The different little design that I did on the motor mount is I made the outer lip just slightly larger in diameter than the face of the nacelle, so that, you know, if something gets hung up or whatever, you can get a thumbnail on it and kind of get it out of there. But that's how that's going to work. And then there's my 4.5 inch mark on my wing. That's where I'm going to mount these. It's going to go right on there, and you can kind of see that I left a little hole and printed a little boss on the top lip of the nacelle, top flute I guess you want to call it. And what that's going to do is allow me to run the wires out of the back of the ESC down in through that little hole, and then coming in from the side of the wing, from the root of the wing through the original servo pocket, just make a straight line channel right up to that thing. I'll just run the wires right out here and into the main equipment bay, and that's what it looks like. That's the profile. That's the fit and finish. Thing fits on there super bitchin'. No gaps. No nothing. It's perfectly true to the chord of the wing line, or chord line of the wing, and it's real easy to get it squared up. You just throw your square on there, and you know, kind of across the face of the thing, make a couple marks with a pencil or whatever, and that's the line that you'll follow when you glue it, and that gets you square on the install, and the rest is history. Pretty cool. Came out pretty bitchin'. I'm pretty excited about it. I know there's a bunch haters out there that think it's going to be all kinds of wind drag and whatnot. I don't care about that. I like the way it looks. It's going to provide significant cooling to the ESC, and I think it's a good thing. Let me know what you think in the comments.